The Greek government has compiled a document demanding war reparations from Germany. The contents are classified, but based on previous reports, Athens may request as much as €162 billion for damages and a loan that the Nazis took during their occupation of the country. Well, Germany is mindful that it is contributing heavily to the Greek bailout. Not surprisingly, it's raising tensions between the two countries. Our Greece correspondent Mark Lowen reports.
70 years on, a town that can't forget. Around 500 were killed in Kalavrita on one day, every adult male, and the town was destroyed. War crimes for which Greece still seeks amends. 250,000 Greeks died in the German occupation. The Nazis took a forced loan that was never repaid. Germany gave Greece some compensation after the war, but far less than was demanded.
So this was where you were taken?
But Yorgos Dimopoulos hasn't given up the fight. At 13 years old, he was locked in the school with the women and children, while his father and uncle were shot.
Of course they must pay us, he says, but we will never forgive them. I remember people screaming, crying, praying. The sun turned red from the smoke. I still see the image of my father's body. And now, when I hear the word German, I think it's the devil.
The memories of 1943 are everywhere. But here's the problem. Greece's wartime enemy is now its paymaster general, Germany providing the lion's share of the Greek bailout. So this country has a choice. Does it pursue its reparations claim to heal wounds here? Or does it feel that's just too dangerous for today's delicate relationship?
The Greek government has cautiously gone ahead. It's now compiled a report on reparations and the loan and is deciding whether to pass it to Berlin.
We have to give a response to many German politicians that they said all these 3 years that Greeks are lazy, Greeks are taking our money. So we have to set them very clear, you're giving us laws, we will pay them back. But remember that we had all this money that we have never asked for all these decades.
The public pressure to act is growing. Greeks furious at German-led austerity. This was how the Chancellor Angela Merkel was greeted last year. Protesters talk of an economic occupation. But Germany says some compensation paid in 1960 was with the agreement that there would be no more.
We cannot understand what the Greek government is doing. Germany, and especially the German taxpayer, is showing very much solidarity with the difficult situation in Greece, and at the end they will send us a bill for something which is far away in our history and something which was definitely solved.
Back in Kalavrita, the museum tells the horrors. 70 years on, Greece and Germany are European allies. But for many here, the reparations issue means the shadow of the past still lingers. Memories not put to rest. Mark Lowen, BBC News in Greece.